Nerf Wars is not just a game of anarchy. There is strategy behind to help ensure you win the game. We asked Danny Finn and Robbie Patterson, as well as former participant Rhett Gainey, on the strategies for taking down their targets.
I try to get a lot of people involved. So my first target, I got his whole floor to get him out of the room by acting like something was wrong. And then my second target, my friend FaceTimed me and we stalked her kind of actually, like from where she was going to our building. And then the third one, I saw him running, and so I went and hid behind the weights upstairs. So it's kind of just like you have to be really sneaky and you have to have connections, because if my friends weren't there in any of them, then I wouldn't have gotten any of my targets.
A little bit. The first one just came about kind of randomly. I wasn't intentionally out that day to get someone. Just noticed them in the cafeteria. Since that's a safe zone, I had to wait for them to leave. But I was keeping an eye on them the whole time I was eating to get them right after. Other than that, now that I've moved on to someone that I know a little better and know their schedule, that one I'm a little more strategic with and kind of planning out when I'm going to make my move.
Target, so you get a target hand out to you and you just have a photo of their face and their name. So you kind of have to go to Facebook and social media and figure out who they are and what they look like currently, so you can track them down. Kind of, if you have friends who are hall directors, you can get their class schedules and do some stuff like that, which is kind of fun as well.
Then we went on to ask what strategies they incorporated to avoid being taken out themselves.
Yeah, so usually before this game started, I would go to class, and then I would have a couple hour break, and I would go to student center, and I would get, get some food, maybe do some homework and stuff. But I actually just go to class and then go back to my room since it started, just because I am way too nervous to get hit, and I feel like a lot of people do know me, and so it's easy to be a target when you know a lot of people, and so I try to avoid people at all costs, I should say.
So, like I said, kind of main thing is just staying in the game. I don't necessarily need to be getting 10 people out each day, but if I'm keeping myself in the game, I can just slowly, meticulously kind of get one person out at a time.
With Rhett Gainey now out of the competition, we asked how he got taken out of the game and what he would have done differently.
I got put out of Nerf Wars by Danny. I was running upstairs on the Wellness Center track, and I was watching her move down there, and then finally she disappeared. And I was running around the track, and as I was running to go downstairs, I see a head pop up behind the concrete wall. I was like, crap. So I turned around and ran the other way. I grabbed my stuff, and I was about to leave. And I was like, you know what? I think she left. I'm just going to go back and do my lifts. And as soon as I turned around and started walking back on the track, she nailed me. I learned to not question your doubts, to just turn around and leave.